What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be unboxing a new item. I guess it's kind of a product review of sorts, and this is what it is. So this is the Anchor full motion flat panel TV mount, TM42B. Does tilt, swivel, and extend your TV for a great picture for every seat. On the side, it says it's designed for 13 to 65 inch TVs, holds up to 50 pounds, VESA mount up to 400 by 400, full motion adjustment, easy install, and complete hardware kit included. Now, I mean, it doesn't look like it's going to be like super crazy. It looks like it has the different hole sizes for the different size of VESA mount, and even in here, if you had like a monitor that you wanted to mount, because these are smaller mounts for monitors. I think these arms, if you're just going to use this for like a 24-inch monitor, you can take these screws out and leave these arms off and just use this piece right here to mount a small monitor on the wall. It does look like it's going to be bolted in at the top in here and here, probably right in the middle, and then it's got the arm that extends out, and then another arm here so that you can push it in and swivel it around. I have not opened this box yet. I got this mount for $20 at Family Dollar or Dollar General or something like that. They had it in the section of the like Bluetooth speakers and wireless headphones and all that kind of stuff that they have there. As you can tell, I am in my office right now. I wanted to go ahead and unbox this, and we'll see what stuff comes in the box, and I'll let you know. Actually, I'll just let you know now. What I'm planning on using it for is I have a TV in my bedroom. It doesn't get a lot of use. It's an older TV. I think it's like a 40-inch Toshiba, and it's currently sitting on top of my dresser. I have a longer dresser, and it sits on top of it, and it takes up about half of the space that I have on top of my dresser. It's not a smart TV, but I do have a Fire TV stick hooked up to it, so that I can do smart things with it. So what I want to do is I want to mount that TV on the wall, close to the end of my bed area, so that I can then save the space off my dresser and be able to actually organize my dresser, because the top of the dresser is a complete and utter mess right now. I think it's mostly because there's not enough space to put everything on the dresser that I want to put on the dresser. So everything's kind of piled on top of one another, and it's just a mess. But I'm going to go ahead and unbox this with you guys. I haven't even cut the tape on it yet. The tape is still sealed here on both sides. And I don't know, is there a tape on the front here? No, there's tape down there too. I have not cut the tape down here either. So we'll get this unboxed and see what comes in the package. Alright, so I know this isn't the best camera angle, but it's about the best thing I can do right now. So we'll go ahead and cut this tape. On the back, it actually has other specifications here. See, TV sizes, LCD, LED, TFT, minimum VESA compatibility 100 by 100, maximum 400 by 400. What you will need: stud finder, drill with bit, and Phillips head screwdriver. Specifications: 17 degrees tilt, 180 degree swivel, 2.3 to 16.1 inch from the wall, Full motion TV mount, all hardware supplied. So I'll go ahead and get this open now. Okay. So let's look at the mount first. Looks like it has some like little cover plates. Oops. I dropped the arms. So let's back you up here. Okay, so this is the base mount for it. Like I said, if you were going to use just a regular monitor, I think these holes right here are the 100 by 100, or these ones up here, I don't know. I mean, and then it comes out, extends out. This is the mounting plate for the wall. It does feel like pretty sturdy construction. And then it's got the other arm section. So it goes out, it says 16.1 inches from the wall. And then we have the tilt feature here, which is controlled by that screw. So if you loosen that screw, oh good, it's loose already. You can tilt the screen that much. So hopefully you don't need a whole lot of rotation if you're going to buy this. It says it does 17 degrees tilt. So it does look like on the mount, this side is supposed to be, obviously the words are up on this side. So this is probably supposed to be up, which gives you this top piece up here to mount it. And most of your pulling force is going to be pulling down on the top of this, because the weight is going to be hanging on it and pulling down. So whatever hardware they have hopefully is strong enough to go into a stud right here in the middle and hold up to 50 pounds in the wall. But that's the base. And then, like I said, it does come with a couple of covers here. I think these covers are designed to go over the top of this, maybe? Yeah, it does. It looks like they go over this to hide. Oops, drop one. So they go over the top. Looks like you got to press them on there really hard. I don't know if they'll pop back off easy, so I'm not going to put them on there right now. But they hide your bolts on the wall to give it a nice clean look, clean finish. Wow, I just keep dropping stuff. Anyway, looks like we got two hardware packs. We've got a bunch of different. Looks like these are all the mounting hardware. See, spacer, washer, and then the different sizes of. We got the different sizes of mounting bolts for your device. We've got a couple wall anchors and a couple of it looks like Phillips head. It's Phillips head and socket head. M6 by 50 lags put in the wall. I will not be needing these because I am sure that I can find a stud close to where, oh, that says concrete anchor. Well, I'll be putting it in a stud, so I won't need concrete anchors. Looks like we have some more mounting bolts here for different sizes of TV mount holes. And then smaller screws for monitors, some nuts, some spacers, and a hex wrench and Allen wrench. So obviously everything is marked with letters, so you can see what's what. M through, I guess it's kind of, it's not in alphabetical order. M, J, L, C, K. It comes with a drilling template. So it's got a drilling template for the mounting base. It does look like, let's see, it actually has the drilling steps on it too. So step 1, drill holes in the wall. Step 2, attach the plate to the wall. Step 3, hang the TV on the swing arm. So pretty easy steps. And then the instructions say it's got instructions for different things. TVs with a 100mm VESA mount, so you don't use the arms, it looks like on here, like I suggested. TVs with a 400mm VESA mount. Hanging the TV on the swivel arm. It looks like you mount the plate to the back of the TV and then set it on the arm and screw it in. And then it has adjust tilt angle. Yeah. So that's it. That's the instructions. Hey everybody, welcome back. It is the next day from the unboxing video for the Anker full motion TV mount. I'm in my bedroom right now, and we're still unsure what we're going to do about decorating in here. Yeah, there's not a whole lot on the walls right now, but I do want to put this TV on the wall. So this is what I'm working with right now. It's an old TV. It's a Toshiba. It's a flat panel. It's probably LCD. It's nothing impressive. Has a decent picture on it, and it works. I think it's 40 inches is what the size is, and as you can tell, it's an old 40 inches. Look how thick those bezels are. But like I said, it works. It's got a Fire TV stick hooked up to it so that we can stream into our bedroom if we wanted to, but currently the TV is all the way over here from our bed. So what I'm hoping is that the bed, or the TV being up there, will make it easier to be able to use it while in said bed. Yeah, and the other thing is, the other reason for this is that's currently my dresser top. It would look a lot better if the TV wasn't there, because basically half of the top of the dresser is taken up, so things just get piled on top of other things, and so there's not really a good way to organize it and still have the things on the dresser that we want to have on the dresser. That being said, I got I think all the tools that I will need to be able to successfully install this on here. I'm going to go ahead and lay these tools out. So I got the drill for drilling the hole, or pre-drilling the hole in the stud. That way it doesn't split whenever you put the lag in. The impact for actually putting the lags in. Tape measure for checking angles and all that stuff, which I have already used it and figured out the way I want to do everything. Stud finder, and this stud finder does the it lights up to show you exactly where the stud is. I was pretty sure I already knew where it was, because if you look right there above the stud finder, you can see a nail or a screw. So It's clearly right there. And this one has the electrical function where it detects if there's electricity around a stud. So no electricity above, but then none below either. Here we go. Just seen it a second ago. I know there's electricity right here because there's an outlet right there. Here, let's just see how it lights up green, letting you know that you hit electricity, where you found electricity. But yeah, and also by doing this I can tell which side the outlet is mounted on. The stud is on the right side of the outlet. But so I got the stud finder, and I got this kit here. It's the inner twist bit kit, impact driver drill bits kit. I have lost and or broken some pieces out of it, but it's got all of these bits around the outside, all of these, and then I believe these are concrete drill bits. That's a quick change adapter. There's a 3/8 inch drive adapter, paddle bits, countersink, and then just a bunch of bits that will fit into my drill or my driver. So, plus these nut drivers, we got ranging from a 1/2 inch, 7/16, that one is 3/8, 1 1/8, or 1 1/3, what does it say? Oh, 11/32, 5/16, 1/4 inch, 7/32, and a short little stubby one here. What is this? 3/16. Alright, so before I get started with mounting the bracket actually to the wall, I'm going to go ahead and prep the back plate that goes on the bracket and put it on to the TV over here. So let me get this hardware out of here. Alright, so the TV's mounting plate on the back of it here actually just fits this. Holes all line up here. Just top to, they're all kind of lined up. So I just got to figure out which screws I need to go through this into that, and we'll be done with that. So I don't need these extra legs here. So these must be for much bigger TVs. And this TV, like I said, I believe was manufactured July of 2010, so it's 13 years old, and it's a 32D, so it's only a 32-inch TV. And it looks like for actually hanging the TV, what you do, let's see here. Okay, so it looks like you take these two screws. Let me see if you can see this. You take these screws out right here on both sides, and then you set the TV bracket on here and push it up, and then put one of the screws in to hold it in place until you get it all fully situated. Not the best design I've seen, but this TV also, let's see, this mount will hold up to 50 pounds. This TV might weigh 25 or 30 pounds. The other thing that I got to do is I have to prep the TV. Okay, so take these 4 screws out here, maybe this one also. Not sure. I'll have to see if that one has to come out also. But those 4 definitely need to come out, and then the stand part of the TV will come off so that the TV can be mounted to the wall and not look stupid. Could have done this by hand, but why waste the time? Oops. Of course, that one fell down too. See if I can drop the 4th one. Yeah. That center one out? Nope. Nope. That center one does not have to come out. Well, that's not been off in years. Just so I don't lose these screws. Apparently, I lost one of the screws already. There were 4, and now there are 3. 1 in there and 2 in my hand. Let me put these 3 in before or these other 2 in before I lose another one. Found it. I don't know how, but it got way up there on top of the bed. Alright, that way I do not lose those screws. So if I ever decide to sell this TV or take it off the wall, which I doubt will ever happen, as long as I don't lose the base, I'll know where the screws are. Alright, so let's get the back plate off. Looks like there's a metal washer, plastic washer. Oh wait, that's metal too. So it's 2 washers and a bolt. Let's try E here, the M5 by 16. Let's see if that's right or not. Oh, too small. Alright, try F then. Hey, we have a winner. I did see, there we go, some M5 spacers. So I think I'm going to put these spacers under the back plate. Get these spacers out of here. Bolt and a washer. So far they already gypped me one M6 spacer. I mean washer, not spacer. So the M8 one will have to work. I'll go ahead and put all of these in here. I don't know if this is going to work best or not. Work down. All right, I managed to get them all started. Now I'm going to put the chuck all the way down to 1 on this, and try to drive these in and see if they go all the way in. I'm going to go slowly. We'll do it up here first. If it feels like it's hitting something, I want to stop because I might need to add another spacer. Well, that seemed like it went in pretty good. I'll hand tighten those here in a little bit. Seems good so far. Haven't run into any problems. And I mounted it the correct direction. Now for the fun part, I get to drill holes in my wall. Always love drilling holes in my new walls. Not really, I hate it. I know that I'm technically making my space better by doing things to make it better, but putting holes in the wall just seems counterproductive. Okay, so I have to make sure to account for a bunch of different things. First of all, the closet door is to the right, which I've already figured out that whenever I want to put the TV up against the wall and have it out of the way, if I do it like this, where I just extend it all the way to the left, that works. So that gets it from this stud right here that's underneath my hand, so that it'll go all the way to the left over here, and it won't hit the mirror, and it'll be out of the way of the closet door and everything. So that's that. Now I actually moved that bookcase from over here. You can see the spot on the floor where it was. So I need to make sure to account for the height of the bookcase. I want to leave some room above it too, to allow the TV to clear the bookcase and leave room above it. And if I look here, this mount, and this is why I brought the tape measure in case I need it for something else, is going to sit, let's go to the middle. So that's roughly 14 inches below the center point of this. So I need to go up, I want to leave a foot above. So I need to mount it at least 36 inches above this, which I'll figure out what that is. I can't do it with only one hand. Okay, so I did some measuring and marking on the wall as to where things need to go. Basically, let's see, right here, 39.5 inches, if it'll focus. This point is the tip of, or the top of that bookcase. It's 39.5 inches tall, which seems a little short over here, but taller over there. However, if I get down and look at it at an angle, yeah, that's about right, I guess. Anyway, I measured it 39.5 inches now. If we go up another 18 inches, that's how much space I want to leave between the top of the bookcase and the bottom of the TV. From the bottom of the TV up to the center of the mount, where it will actually hang on the TV, is 12 inches. So that puts it at approximately 69 inches up. And then 5.5 inches from there, you get up here to the top at 75.5 inches, and that would be the top mark for the very, very top of the mount for the wall. Now I just have to make sure that those marks are actually in the studs, but if you look right here, you can see ever so lightly a round spot right there. That's where the drywall finisher did not do a very good job. And there's a nail right there. And if we go down a little bit further, there's a nail right there. So the nails are popping from the drywall, so there should be a stud right down this line where all of these marks are at. But I'm going to double check with the stud finder. This kit came with this nifty little drilling template so that you know where to drill your holes at. So I will be using all the the bottom one, the middle one, and the top middle one. I think I'll miss the stud if I try to use these two outside ones. So yeah. Before I actually drill that, I have a level. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the level and I'm going to put it up against the side of the template so that I make sure that I have it level as well. Well, now the only thing left to do is see if those three spots right there are in a stud or not, using the stud finder again. I'm sure there's probably a million other ways to do this that is faster or easier or whatever, but I just want to do it right and get it done. So let's see, right here is the marking from the template. So it's off just a hair. I don't know if that stud is crooked or what. I know the stud finder works pretty good. What about this one? So it's, again, it's off just a hair. So maybe whenever I drill the holes, I'll move over just a little bit to the left-hand side so that I can actually get in the middle of the stud. So I have 3 lags. They are, what is this? M6 by 50. It looks like a 3/8 inch nut driver will fit this lag. It's tight on there and it is not loose at all. There's no play. As a matter of fact, it barely even goes on, but it is tight. That was me trying to pull it off there. To drill the hole, I am going to use, I think that says 5/30 seconds. Kind of dirty. A 5/30 seconds drill bit to drill those holes. And I'm going to drill the first hole in the middle first, and then I'll go ahead and put the bracket up there in that first hole, level it with the level, and then I will drill the other 2 holes, making sure that they go approximately where they're supposed to, because they were all, according to the stud finder, off to the right just a hair. So if I drill it off to the left just a hair, then I should be able to center it and drill it and level it with the level, and then pre-drill the other holes and put the lags in. Okay, so I saw this little hack, I guess, when I watched somebody else do something similar. I don't remember if it was drilling a hole in the wall or if it was mounting a TV. But if you take your dustpan and you put it underneath of where you're drilling, all of your dust, your drill dust, will just fall into the dustpan, and then you can just throw it away. Looks like wood and drywall dust, so I must have hit a stud. Alright, well, I've got that first hole drilled, as you saw. I'm kind of glad that these bits fit into the holder so well. I don't have to worry about accidentally dropping one. Alright, so we've got it facing in the upward direction. Give it here. Alright, so I mounted it, but I can still spin it. That way I can level it. So I'm going to be looking for this bottom level bubble here, and it says that it is definitely off. Alright, so that bottom level is perfectly in the center for mounting that bracket. So we'll go ahead and drill the top hole and the bottom hole and screw those other two screws in, those other two lags in. A majority of the sawdust for that top one actually fell onto the top of the mount. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Let's see here. Let's try to push this back so that I don't make a mess with it. Alright, I'm going to get these other two lags put in here. Give it here. I definitely believe that will hold 50 pounds. I would definitely say that could hold more than 50 pounds, I'm sure. Got these two bolts right here. They go in these two holes on the sides here. So I just have to take the TV, set it up onto these little mounts, and then thread at least one of these bolts in until I can get the other side in. I need to bend these brackets out a little bit. There we go. Sit right down on it. So I'm going to angle the TV basically kind of at the head of my bed. Actually, I'm going to turn this back to drilling mode. Cool. So they're tight enough that it stays put whenever I adjust it, but not so tight that I can't push it in. I need to clean that screen. But the TV is mounted. Alright guys, so I did some stuff off camera just to kind of try to finish everything up. It wasn't real important stuff. I put the cover plates that go over the bottom bolt and the top bolt on. They just kind of press over the top of it, and if you want to get them off, I'm sure you have to like pry them off there. I had to push pretty hard to get them on there. I got the Fire Stick plugged in, and I duct taped it to the back of the TV so it wouldn't be hanging down and dangling down here at the bottom anywhere. And there was a cable router thing up in the box to like route. They called it a cable tie. So I put it on there, and then I also have this Comcast coax. I think it's coax like Velcro strap that I put on here. I put a couple more of those up here to kind of get the power cords kind of ran up and out of the way. Obviously I mounted this surge strip up there. It's a Archer outlet power strip, 6 outlet. I was looking on the back of it, and it's actually made by Radio Shack. How many of you still have something made by Radio Shack? But yeah, that thing is, and super thick cable on it. It says that it can handle up to 1,875 watts. And like, I don't know how many joules or whatever it does, but I went ahead and routed this power cable up from the wall up here and attached it to the wall so that it would be nicer looking than just the cable just dangling from there up to there, or trying to plug in both of those down here and one of them not reaching, or when you move the TV it not being able to reach. It's not the most elegant or graceful way to do it, but it's what I got, and it's my bedroom. You know, I'm not looking for theater quality, super heavy duty, nice looking stuff. I just want it to be functional. And functional it is, as we see. Let me turn this light off. There we go. That's the home screen for the Fire TV stick. Where's the remote at? Check on the remote. Oh, it's in front of my face. Okay, so as you see here, YouTube, Prime Video, Netflix, home. So it all works. Go back home and turn it off. So yeah, the remote works. It's a little dusty because it hasn't been used a whole lot. But that's it. I now have basically accomplished what I had set out to do, which was to use this Anchor full motion TV mount here and mount the TV on the wall. Now, as I discovered earlier, I thought this was a 40-inch TV. It's only 32. It probably looks like a 40 because of these massive bezels that it has on it. These bezels, I bet that's 1.5 inch or 2-inch bezel on each side. So if you add that to a regular normal TV that you would buy today, like a smart TV or something, then it probably would be about the size of a 40-inch TV. But I guess the only thing to do now is, clean up my mess. So Oh, actually, one more thing. Now I have all of this room over here on the left hand side to try to organize boxes and jewelry boxes, and there's actually a clock back there. Right there, there's a clock radio CD player back here that I haven't been able to see in months because there's no space to put everything up there or organize everything. And some of that stuff is I'm going to be getting rid of because it doesn't go there anyway. But even whenever it was cleaned off, there just wasn't enough space. Since I've had a TV in my room as an adult, I haven't had a clear top on my dresser. So this is a step up for me. And my wife will figure out what we want to do the top of it. Maybe I'll post some updates later as far as what it looks like, or like a part two that shows what we were able to do with that space compared to what I was able to do before. But again, I think I'm going to call it for this video. So thank you for any of you that are subscribed. I really appreciate you guys. I love that you're watching my videos. I do the best that I can with them. I try to be as informative but not as boring and dry as possible. And I love you guys for subscribing. And please, if you do like the videos, like, share, subscribe. If you enjoy my content, you find anything useful out of it, you get any kind of satisfaction from them, I really would appreciate the subscription. I think like only 1% of my of the people that are watching my videos are actually subscribed to my channel. If I could get all you guys to subscribe, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. Have a wonderful day, or in this case, night. It's 3:45 in the morning. Love you guys.